to my channel. So what I thought I'd film for you today is a little rundown of all my plans I've got coming up over the next few weeks, which I'm hoping to pick up my camera for. I'm so excited for kind of what 2026 has in store. I just want to start by saying this isn't my plans for the entire year. I have got big summer plans, which I am going to share in a separate video, which I'm very excited about. This is mainly just the rest of maybe like springtime. It's obviously the end of February now. I will talk about half term and what I was meant to be doing and why I haven't done that. And then next few weeks into March and April, and then my plans and then what I'm thinking kind of later on in the year. As I just said, it is February currently. It is the half term. I am a teacher, if you didn't know that. And I was meant to be going to Milan for a few days this half term, and I was planning on taking you with me for that. However, I have not gone to Milan. I was going to go with my best friend Christina. We travel a lot together. She has her own little travel business, which is amazing. And the plan was literally just fly out Wednesday, come back Friday. I'd been to Milan before. She's not done it. We were just going to go have some nice pizza, pasta, see the Duomo, go to the spa, that sort of stuff. However, she has been so ill. And I mean like unbelievably ill. She was on antibiotics and we thought maybe she'd feel better, but Tuesday we were like in no fit state to get on a plane and walk around a city, so sadly we decided not to go. I did contemplate doing it solo. I am really wanting to do a solo trip, however Milan just wasn't the solo trip I envisioned, and I wanted to go with Christina. It was more just to chill with her, have some fun, not really a solo trip of mine, and I've already done it. So we lost a bit of money on flights and hotels, but nothing massive because it is quite cheap to fly out to Milan, and I'm sure we will do that again in the future. Hopefully we'll get a long weekend at some point. Anyway, on to the exciting stuff. So I am going back to school next week. However, I do have 2 really fun weekends in this term, this sort of spring 2 term coming up, which I am going to record. The first one is actually next weekend. I am heading down to London with a group of my good friends. There's like 7 of us going. The main reason that we are going is because there is a Pokemon pop-up event at the National History Museum. Now, I don't have tickets for that because that's sold out. However, some of my friends do. The ones that don't have tickets, we're still going to go to the Natural History Museum. I'm excited. I've not been in a long time. I'm just excited in general to go down, go with friends. We're going to go get some good food, have some nice drinks, maybe do some sort of activity. We spoke about the Eye, we spoke about Shrek Adventure, we spoke about maybe going to some golf. I don't really know. I'm seeing them on Sunday for a meal, and I'm sure we'll make some more solid plans then, but that's going to be really exciting. Then I'm actually down in London 2 weeks later as well, which I'm going to take you with, to go to Country to Country Festival. Now, I am a massive country music fan, and they do this festival every single year, so they do it in Scotland, Ireland and London. So I'm going to London. Again, I'm going with my best friend Christina. I'm also going with her partner Paul, so the 3 of us like to go. With it being a Friday to Sunday, I will hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be fine, be able to use my afternoon out of school to drive down on the Friday. And then what's really cool about it is a full festival. However, it's at the O2 Arena, so it's not like festival outside vibes. We have a hotel, and the idea is the whole O2 Arena is basically country music themed. There's like pop-up stands everywhere. There's lots of like mini stages that get made throughout the O2 Arena. Like even like there's stuff going on at Cineworld to do with country music. It's just everything country. Everyone's dressed up. It's amazing. And then there is like a main show which runs for a few hours, and they basically alternate someone on the main stage and then a little stage, and then it builds up to like a big headline act at the end of each night. So on Friday, we have got, as the 2 sort of main headliners, obviously you've got your one just below, you've got Scotty McCreery, who I love, 5 More Minutes is one of my favourite songs, and then you've got Zach Top, that's going to be really good. Then on the Saturday night, you've got Russell Dickerson, who I love, and I'm so excited to see, and then Keith Urban, so what a headliner there. And then on the Sunday, we've got Drake Milligan, got some absolute tunes, Hurricane is a great song, and then Brooks and Dunn, who obviously have so many classics. So yeah, that is really exciting. I'm so excited to go down. I've got some really cool outfits, and I'll take you with me so you can see exactly what that's like. Then a few weeks later, we head into the Easter break. So I have 2 full weeks off of school, and I have 2 really fun holidays planned. So Firstly, on the first week, I am heading to Rust in Germany with two of my good friends, Steph and Ryan, and their little boy Max. I have recently got away with them to Disneyland Paris. I've posted those vlogs if you're interested. We've done a few holidays together. We've done Disney twice, and we always go to Turkey. They're the people I go to London with, the group of friends that I have. So we do Turkey a lot as well together. I've never vlogged that, but hopefully when we go next year I will, because sadly we're not going to Dalian this year. So we were thinking of Disney again. However, we realised, obviously the Land of Frozen opens, which is amazing, but it's going to be so busy, like so busy. And we just thought maybe, like my Max is going to be 3 at that point, so actually he would need to be paid for to get into Disney. So we had a look at some alternatives. And I've seen so much info and so many vlogs and videos about Europa Park. And I know it's one of the best theme parks in Europe. It's been named one of the best theme parks in the world. And not that we wanted a theme park, but obviously with Max, we want stuff where it's fun, we can do things, there's lots going on. And I saw this and I was like, we have to go here, guys. Like, it looks incredible. Not only do some of the rides look amazing, like the theming. So if you've never heard of Europa Park, it is basically like a park that celebrates Europe. It's all separated into different lands. The theming is incredible. It's got some of the best rides ever. I think we're going to have the best time. It's going to be some good food, lots of good vibes. Like, there's characters and things, not Disney characters, obviously, but I just think we're going to have so much fun. So we're going there for 4 days. So we're going to fly out to Baden-Baden in Germany, travel down to the park. We're staying pretty much next to the site, not like on the site, but the like apartment we've got is like a 5-minute walk. And yeah, we're just going to have so much fun. So I'm excited to take you along to that. Then I come back for a few days and then I am going on another cruise for 6 nights, which is so exciting. I love to go away with my mum and dad. They are currently in New Zealand because they are both retired. They don't need to go over school holidays, which is sad because I would love to do New Zealand, but obviously they need to enjoy their life as well without me. So yeah, I'm sadly waiting for them to return. But yeah, in Easter holidays, we are going away together and we're going on an ambassador cruise for 6 nights. We have done ambassador cruises before. I've done 2. There are 2 ships currently. What's kind of different about ambassador is they only cruise from the UK. We'll drive down to Southampton, I think we're going from, not Portsmouth. Are we going from Portsmouth, not Southampton? We're going from one of them. Do you know what? Let's get the itinerary up and then I can tell you exactly what we're doing. So yeah, we're going on Ambition, which is the first ship that I went on when we did our 10-night cruise around the British Isles, which I loved. We had really good weather. It was really nice to see different parts of the UK, which I've never seen before. Like, we went to Shetland, Orkney. It was just really cool vibes. So, and then we went on their other ship, which is Ambience. Didn't like Ambience as much, the ship. And we did Norway, which was cooler. So yeah, we're going on Ambition again. It's only a 6-night cruise. We leave from Portsmouth. So maybe it's Southampton that I'm used to. Anyway, I'm going to have to drive down to Portsmouth. And then on day 2 and 3, we're sort of around the Amsterdam area. So we have booked a trip. So one of the trips that we're going on is windmills in Edam. So we're going to go see the famous windmills of Amsterdam. Go see like an Edam cheese factory. I don't really know. Yeah, we also might on one of the days maybe just go into Amsterdam, have a wander around. It's been a long time since I've been in Amsterdam. I'd love to go see Anne Frank's house if possible. So yeah, that's kind of the vibes then. Then on day 4, we go to Antwerp. We haven't booked any other trips because none of them were like jumping out at us, but we probably will get off the boat every single day. So once we've done Antwerp on day 5, we go to Bruges. I'm sure we'll 100% be getting off the boat, trying to find some nice Belgian chocolate. Then we go to day 6, we go to Honfleur, which is in France, I believe. I don't actually know what that's like, but I'm hoping it's going to be really pretty. And then we get back on day 7 to Portsmouth. So that's going to be a really nice little trip, and then that'll lead me nicely into the summer term at school. I don't have any plans for May just yet, but I am hoping to maybe book a little solo trip. I'm not sure. And then, yeah, I've got a few more weekends in London with concerts like Harry Styles, Luke Combs, etc. before my big summer holiday plans, which, as I've said, I'm not going to share with you just yet because I want to make a full separate video because it's going to be a big one, which I am so excited about, and you might be able to figure it out based on how excited I am and videos that I'm used to filming travel-wise. I'm going to say no more. I am going to try and film a few extra weekends as well, carry on with doing my reading. I am on currently like book 15 at the minute, Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. I'm loving it. If you are interested in more of my day-to-day, what I get up to, you can follow me over on TikTok. So if you are interested in this side of things, like my travels, my day-to-day life, what I'm reading, I have a channel called Jess Reads and Roams. If you're more interested in teaching and you want to know what it's like as a teacher, I have my other channel, which is Fun in Year 6. So you can check both of those out. But yeah, I am excited for what this year is going to bring. I'm excited to just try and film more. I love making longer form content, and sometimes on TikTok I feel like I don't get the chance to do that. Like I love yapping into a camera. And I'd like to maybe try and build up a bit more of an audience over here, but we'll see. If not, I just enjoy doing it for me, to be honest, and the vibes of it all. So they are my plans, and yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys, to be honest, because it is now Friday afternoon. I want to maybe get a bit of schoolwork done and then read, and then I've got a nice chilled weekend before I head back to work on Monday. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in obviously seeing some of these upcoming travels, please make sure you subscribe. Obviously like the video as well, that really helps. Please leave comments. I'd love to know kind of if you're excited about any of these things, if you've been to any of these places, Europa Park especially, and if you've got any tips. Or let me know if you've got a similar channel to me and want me to subscribe to. Like, I'm always happy to do that and make some friends over on this side of the internet. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you real soon. Bye!